Perfecting all the tenses with one sentence. This is what this class is all about. I've got some exciting way to teach you about tenses. Tenses is amazing concept. No matter how much you learn about it, unless you bring it in your normal day-to-day practice, every day you do it. There are in all 12 tenses in English language, and I've made a couple of videos, not just actually a couple. There are many videos that I've made on this topic, and you've always received them very well. So thank you very much for that. Today, there is one more formula that I've come up with to teach you about the tenses, and it's exciting because there involves a little bit of acting in this. I hope you enjoy it. I have tried to make it fun and try to make it engaging for you so that you learn at the same time you're entertained, because you students, you don't listen. You just don't want to sit and learn. That's the problem. I want you to stick to your seats and do not go anywhere till the end of this video. You get it? Okay, let's start. Simple is the easiest in all present, past and future. Okay, for now let's just call them three formats. Okay, past, present and future. Now while we start, I want you to notice these three things which are very important. Okay, these are just three takeaways, simple takeaways that are going to help you forever. First, continuous always has an ing element. So there is always ing in the continuous tense, no matter it is in present or past or in future. Second point is perfect always has an element of past, that is action already completed. That is that element that is present in perfect tense, no matter in which format you are functioning under. It is present or it is future or it is past. When perfect attaches itself to any of these, there is always an element of past. And last thing that you need to notice in the examples that we are going to be covering today is that notice how been has been used only in perfect continuous tense in all three formats. Okay, been has been used in only perfect continuous tense in all the three formats. Now let's get to the single sentence part, where I'm going to be teaching you all the tenses using just one sentence and variety of variations where I'm going to be changing that one sentence to bring out the meaning of each tense that I'm going to be explaining you. Okay, where one sentence changes its form to adjust all tenses in it. The goal of this exercise is to make you notice small differences between all the 12 tenses and how simple changes can change the meaning of what you're saying completely. Are we ready? Okay, let's start. The sentences will appear on the screen and the part highlighted will be in this color. This will be the extra information to make you understand the English language tense under discussion. Start with the first one, which is present tenses. I'm going to be talking about 4 tenses that are covered in the present tense timeline. Okay? Simple present. I write, I'm an author. Present continuous. I am writing a novel. Something is happening right now. I am writing a novel. Present perfect. I have written my novel and I'm just about to submit. So it's talking about something that was completed in the past but is still relevant to the present moment. I have written my novel and I'm just about to submit. Next is the last one, present perfect continuous. I have been writing a novel which I started a year ago. So it is still relevant that you started something in the past. So I started the novel 1 year ago and it is still ongoing. Okay, so that is why present perfect continuous. Past tense. First one on the list is simple past. I wrote, I was an author. I wrote, I was an author. Next is past continuous. I was writing a novel. I was writing a novel in the past tense. Past perfect. I had written my novel before the submission due date. So past perfect, as I told you, 2 past actions are involved. I had written my novel, 1 action, and before the submission due date. So that means submission due date was also over in the past. I had written my novel before the submission due date. Okay, so 2 past action. Next one is past perfect continuous. I had been writing a novel which I started a year ago. I had been writing a novel. So I'm talking about a brief phase of time Okay, it's a duration of time I'm referring to and not just a specific moment. I had been writing a novel. The novel was going on at that time, which I started a year ago. Because this is past tense timeline, of course, this is something that started in the past and was going on in the past and finished in the past. Now let's talk about future tenses, the third timeline. Simple future. I will write. I want to be an author. I will write, I want to be an author. Next is future continuous. I will be writing a novel. This is complete in itself. I will be writing a novel. You don't need to tell that I want to be an author, so I will be writing a novel, blah, blah, blah. Not needed. Just a simple sentence. I will be writing a novel is enough, okay? And I'll be doing that in future. So this is future continuous. An action is ongoing. Next is future perfect. I will have written my novel before the submission due date. I will have written. So one action of past. I will have written my novel before the submission due date. And since the word will is used, it's telling you that this is about the future tense. So my novel will be completed before the submission due date. But the submission due date in this case is in the future. So this is future perfect tense. A future reference point is necessary to make sense. Otherwise, it sounds awkward. If I just simply say, I will have written my novel. Okay, why are you telling me that? I will have written my novel. I will have written the novel before the submission due date. You get it, right? Okay, last one on the list. Future perfect continuous. By next year, I will have been writing a novel that I started a year ago. Very interesting. By next year, so future comes in. I will have been writing. Continuous comes in because I'm still writing. I will have been writing a novel that I started a year ago. Now you see there is also an element of past. I started a year ago. So there is a combination of all the three. There is a continuity, then there is a past action started a year ago, and also I'm talking about future tense. So future perfect continuous. Another way to look at this, simple tense is simply using I write, I wrote, I will write. Simple is simple, easy. Now let's talk about continuous. And I'm not just specifically talking about any one timeline, talking about all the three together. When you use continuous, I am writing, I was writing, I will be writing, okay? Now let's talk about perfect tense. I have written, I had written, I will have written. Now will is necessary for future, right? So this is future perfect. I will have written. Okay. Last one, perfect continuous. I have been writing. I had been writing. I will have been writing. So let's talk about the summary of this video. Think of tenses like time machines. There are three main machines: past, present, future. Each one has different settings. The past machine can take you to a specific moment, like simple past, I walked. Show you something that was happening at a certain time. Past continuous, on the other hand, I was walking. Another could show you something that was happening at a certain time, like in past continuous, I was walking. So something was happening at a specific moment. Okay, or it could rewind to something that had already happened. That is past perfect tense. I had walked. I hope this is clear to you. Let's talk about the present machine also, like the way we talked about past. Present machine keeps you in the now. Simple present tense. Simple present tense says I walk. But it can also show you things happening right now, which is present continuous. I am walking. Or something that has just happened, that is present perfect tense. I have walked. So it has just happened. I've just finished walking. I have walked. Now let's talk about the last machine, which is future machine. Future machine takes you forward, either for something certain, that is simple future, I will walk, or something that will be in progress, future continuous tense, I will be walking. Okay, so this is it. Very simple. I'll see you in the next video. Please drop in a comment. Tell me exactly how you feel about this video. Does it make this concept easy for you? Let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.